I just talked to the class about how to hopefully not get too nervous during the test. The antidote is to really focus now. Really focus now. Almost make yourself nervous now. Then when you get to the test, you say, oh wait, I'm just going to pretend like I'm just practicing. That can work. That can really help. I'm going to do a quick review of the main concepts here. Our first equation we did, like let's say we're buying a pie. The pie, whatever the price of that pie is, plus $1 is equal to
10.
I don't know.
10.
$10. It's a cheap pie. Pretty cheap. All right, so we know that the pie is going to equal $9. Well, how did we get there? Basically, what we did was subtract 1. So you have to understand, even though you have an easier problem like this, you have to know what is the process. The process is to get rid of whatever's on the same side of the p by doing the opposite. That's where this opposite thing comes from. You see it?
Yeah.
So that's how this opposite thing comes about. And you also have to remember that when you're multiplying, dividing, for instance, if it says 3 pizzas, that means multiply. What does that mean, everybody?
Multiply.
Multiply. So a lot of people are still telling me they see negative 3p, they think that means subtraction. That's not good. You need to know that that's multiplication. And you also need to know when you divide, you use the same sign. Okay, and then we also learned our inequality. If you divide or multiply by negative, you change it. All right, so we're starting with the Cookie Monster. Let's hear for the Cookie Monster.
I love cookies. Okay.
Okay, Cookie Monster, what color do you want?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, how do we do this?
Alright, so first, you need to get rid of the 6 because it's an extra. So you do.
Careful. We're using our superstar coaster extra for our 2 steps.
Oh wait, you know.
Okay, but it is the thing we need to get rid of because it's next to the variable.
Okay. Then you do negative 6.
What is that? The inverse.
The inverse operation.
So the opposite of addition is subtraction.
Yeah, and then those 2 exit out, and then you do negative 6 on the 10 too, and then you do good guys, bad guys, and then when you do good guys, bad guys, 10 on the bad guys, 6 on the bad guys, so then you add those, and then you get y equals negative 16.
Do we agree?
Yes.
Excellent job, Cookie Monster.
I'm so smart.
Yeah. All right. Next person is the minion. Coming from
Banana Town. Yeah, Banana Town.
Banana. All right, let's hear it for minion. Okay, how do we do it, minion? Give me a color by
Yellow.
Yellow. Well, yellow people can't read in the back of it.
Okay, pink.
We could do our line in yellow, though. Let's do our line in yellow. Okay, pink. All right.
Okay, so since it's multiplication, we have to do division. On each side, it's going to be negative 4 because it has the same sign.
Same sign on multiplication division. Very good. And if you do it on one side, other side too.
Oh, okay. And then we have to divide it. And then it equals negative 4 because we have to do Dorito Man.
Right, Dorito Man for division multiplication. All right, very good. We got it. There's our 2 negative answers. All right, now we have. I think you changed seats. There you are. So you were the early.
Yeah.
One of the earlies. All right, let's hear it for the earlies. Okay. All right. Pick a color, any color.
Red.
Red.
So first you put negative 7 under the positive 7.
Okay, so who's the superstar? I'm going to use my method too.
X.
X. Who's the co-star?
4.
Who's the extra?
7.
Right. So what do we get rid of first, everybody?
Then positive 7.
We get rid of the
Positive 7.
extra, right? You always
yeah,
get
sure.
rid of the extra first. So.
Okay, then we put it with 31. So 31 minus 7.
Mhm.
But to find your answer, you do good guys versus bad guys. 31 positive side, 7 negative side. So I know 31 is positive. So 31 minus 7 is 24. Then you're going to have 4x equals 24. Then you're going to divide 4x. Then I know 24 divided by 4 is 6. So x equals 6.
We agree with that?
Yes.
Good. Now, by the way, everybody, a lot of people are skipping this step and just shortcutting stuff. All right, now it's important that this looks like a one-step equation. That right there should look the same as this. I mean, it's not the same exact numbers, but this is a one-step equation. Your two-step turns into a one-step. So a lot of people are just skipping it and just kind of writing stuff all over the page. So please follow the steps. Okay, number 4, superstar.
2.
2, no, careful.
Oh, T.
T, and then co-star.
2.
2, extra.
26.
Negative 26.
Sorry,
All
negative
right.
26.
Okay, cool.
So you put positive 26.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do the opposite of subtract. We're going to add 26.
Yeah, and then you do good guys versus bad guys.
Well, we don't really need
yeah,
it for this. We can add, though.
Yeah,
Yes,
I got 38.
38.
Then you're going to divide again, the 2. Then I did 38 divided by 2, which is 19. So T equals 19.
There you go. Good job. Very good job. Very good. All right. Wait a second. I have to find the code name. This is early one. Your early one.
Yes.
Okay, early one. All right. So, oh yeah, we need to clap. All right. What color do you want?
Blue.
Blue. Okay, go ahead.
So first off, X is a superstar, 5 is a co-star, -1 is the extra, so we want to get rid of that -1 by adding 1, and we want to put it right next to the -2, and we want to subtract that. Here that we have to use good guys and bad guys, so we have to put 2 on the negative side and 1 in the positive side, and when we subtract that, we'll get 1. And
so the bad guys win by 1. Boo, bad guys. Boo. Okay, bad guys won. All right.
And then now we have to multiply it by 5 since x5 is negative division. So yeah.
Okay.
And once we
Okay, hold
multiply,
on. Let me just move this out of the way. All right. So now we're going to.
multiply it by 5.
Okay, times 5.
Cross it out.
Times 5.
Cross that one out. After when you multiply it by 5, it will become -5 since bad guys won. So it would be x equals -5.
Well, careful. It's not good guys, bad guys. That's 3 of them. Because it's
my bad.
multiplication.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So bad guys. So it's not good guys, bad guys. It's Dorito Man with a negative. Okay, but that's correct. All right. Let's do another color. Let's just use black. All right. How about this one?
Z.
Superstar.
Z.
Z, co-star.
4. Yeah, -4.
-4, extra.
5. -5.
Very good. How do we get rid of that extra?
We want to add it by 5 cross that out, and place it with -1 as well.
Okay.
And then we want to use good guys and bad guys. So put the 5 in the positive sign and put the 1 in the negative sign. Positives win. So when you minus that will equal 4.
Okay.
And now since 4 and Z is multiplication, not adding for people that think, we want to divide it by 4, and once we divide it with
Careful,
the
-4.
-4, my bad. We get -1, which Z equals -1.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, the next person is. Find you on my list here. Where are you? I think you moved. Did you move your seat too?
Yes.
There, I found you. The slab?
Yes.
The slab.
Yes.
Okay, he's a slab.
Mhm.
Like a slab of concrete?
It could be either a slab of meat, it could be anything.
A slab of anything. Alright, the slab. Okay, slab, what color do you want?
Any color is fine.
Okay, alright. Superstar.
Superstar is X.
Co-star.
-2
And extra.
is +1. So what we have to do first is use the inverse operation on the extra. So since it's +1, it would have to switch into -1. Exactly. Whoever said that over.
So that's what? A, B, C, or D?
So
What's the answer? A,
that
B,
would
C,
be
or
B.
B. Ta-da! Yay. Okay, and then the back side of the page, we have, oh, I need to find coding. Red chicken from Jollibee. Red chicken! Chicken, yummy. Just to the left. Which chicken? Yeah, everybody. Okay. Alright, so how do we do this, sir? Or pick a color first.
Black.
Black? Okay. Go ahead.
So you see there's -5, so you go over to -5.
Okay, so it's going to be on a -5.
And there's like a less than with a plate. So you color it in.
With a plate, so he means the equal underneath. Exactly. So we go, oops, I was on the wrong spot. So we color it in, right? That's our trick, right? If there's a plate underneath, then you keep all your spaghetti. If there's no plate, you drop your spaghetti. Alright, go ahead.
It's pointing left, so you draw arrow all the way to past 7.
To the
left.
To the left. Right. Now, why is that? That's because R is on the smaller side. R is everything that is smaller than that. So it's going to the left. All right. You ready? That's very good. Now we have the cheeseburger. The cheeseburger from In-N-Out. Those are good. Yeah, chicken and cheeseburger right after each other. Okay, so what color do you want?
Red.
Red. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's on the negative. So there's no plate under the greater than sign. So there's a -6. So you have to put an open circle on the -6.
All right. Do we agree, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
And since it's a greater than sign, the arrow has to go to the right.
Since it's what?
Greater than sign.
Greater than, right. So since the N is everything that's bigger than, it's on the bigger side of the sign, right? And it's going to the right. All the things that are bigger than. All right, for our last problem, we have the secretary.
Yeah.
Secretary. Okay. All right, what color do you want, secretary?
Purple.
Okay, sir.
So first you have to find the superstar, the co-star, and the extra.
Mm-hmm.
The superstar is the variable X. The co-star is next to the variable, which is 4. And then the extra is 6. And you first want to get rid of the extra, so you add 6 to the -6.
Okay, now careful.
Oh.
Yeah, this is correct, but I want to pay attention to this co-star, right? Why do I want to pay attention to that co-star?
Because in the end you're going to flip the sign because it's negative.
Since that's negative, we're going to divide by a negative. So I'm going to already change my inequality to the other direction.
Alright. And then, so after you get rid of the 6, you have to get rid of the 6 on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, now we're at 4x is less than 16.
Right, don't forget the negative, -4x.
Yeah. And then now you want to get rid of the costar, so you would divide by -4 on both sides, and then that gets you in the end it gets you x is greater than -4.
Right, because this is here we go.
Yes.
All right. Any questions? Let's give him a hand. That's it for YouTube. Bye, YouTube.